Good morning. Happy Monday. It's a new day. A new day, a new life. Trying to find the chat here. Hope everybody's having a good morning. I've been up since about 4:30 this morning, so howdy y'all. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, right? Come on, say somebody, tell me. Okay, there. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Beth, for popping in there. Good. I'll get a drink. I'm glad you can hear me. That's a good thing. Good morning, kids, deals, and more. I sent you an email this morning. Super Sunshine Thrifter, Steven Scroggins, Blackberry Thistle Tea, Miss Sherry, Beth, The Comfortable Life, Frankie's Finds, Hank Allen Cash. Welcome, welcome. We were up till midnight. I think we closed it down. I believe it was at midnight. May have been a little bit after, but I sent a message to Sally. Looks like she is awake, so she should be in shortly. But yeah, here we are. Another day, another sale. I gotta figure out on this. The guy sent me a message on this shirt. Said, so send me the measurements, and also, is it fully rounded or is it square at the bottom? So we'll have to see what. Oh, Sally was chatting it up on Dusty's show. Well, that's good. Silver Hair Stacker. Good morning, pickers and pickerette sets. Some cocaine. Hank Allen Cash says she's going to need some a gallon of coffee and some cocaine. Not sure which yet. Hey, why not live on the wild side and do them both? Coffee, can you imagine? So that is square. Can you imagine having both of that? Woo! I've been up since 4:30, and probably around 5 I started, you know, continuing my quest on getting a little more organized and getting things put back into their place. And so, I mean, it's definitely going to be a process, but hopefully, I can get that done today. And I've got a lot of listed inventory that I need to put away. So I'll be busy doing that. And I did end up with one sale yesterday, which was crappy. I wish it would have been more, but don't we always wish it would have been more? Let me send this guy his message because, and usually what I'll do, like if the and I always, not always, but if I get a message and it's asking for measurements, what I'll do, excuse me, is I will take a screenshot of the measurements that are in the listing, and then send it to them. I mean, I could always say, well, you could put it in the, You know, just all you got to do is look at the listing and it'll tell you. But anyway, I'll help them out. So let's see. The bottom is flat. It's a, yeah. Hank says, I don't know when to do shit. Woke up itching to death with an ant bite in the arch of my foot. Ooh. At 1 a.m. Never itches during the day, only at night when covers touch it. That's crazy. You need to get some of that. What is it called? It's called Afterbite. Oh, and I have it for like mosquito bites. It's the itch eraser, but this is what it is. And it's just a little container, and it has a little rolly ball on it, like a old time lip gloss. And you just roll it on there, and usually it'll take the itch. It'll take the itch away.
I think Dusty might kick me out. It's
Why?
all Hank's fault.
Why? What happened?
Because I see someone thumbs down his show. And so I said, hey, Hank, it looks like those chicken shit no-name assholes were here too. And Dusty's like, let's keep it nice now, shall we, Sally?
Oh, gosh.
I said, oh, I thought I was being nice. Whoops.
Oh, well.
He knows I'm not one to keep my tongue.
I know.
He knows me better than that.
Yep. We got to do what we got to do, right?
For 7 hours in a row.
You slept for 7 hours in a row?
Not move.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I woke up, so.
I woke up I went to bed it was probably about 12:30 or 1, and woke up at 4:30. So, and no naps today. I'm working through it. Uh-huh. But I might have a different story by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, too.
I know.
Like, oh, I'm so tired. But no, I plan on staying busy today, so I got lots and lots to do. Let's see. I'm trying to send this message to this guy.
Does he want you to model shoes?
No, he wanted to find out what the measurements were, and that's in the listing. So I got a screenshot of the measurements, and then he wanted to know if the shirt was a flat bottomed or tapered. So
Yeah, I had. Can you model these for me? I said, I'm sorry, they're not my size. And then, and then he goes, is there anybody there that can measure or that can model them for me? No, can do. Have a great day.
you really need to blow them away when they, not literally, but you know, you need to just say something completely out of the ordinary, like oh no, my husband's being disposed of, he's got a zombie eating on him or something. I mean, just completely off the wall. Completely. Maybe that's probably not the best way to do it, but
Steven's so sad, gonna be wild with 7 hours sleep.
oh yeah, it's gonna be a good show. It was a good show last night. We had Nikki on. She finally got on there about, I don't know, it was like 10 o'clock or something, wasn't it? And oh my gosh, she took us for a ride, and we went to Walmart, and she found some stuff and some really funny stuff. And then she went to the cashier, and every other word that she said was meow.
Oh my
It was
God, I
just
gotta go watch that.
so fishing and picking. Yeah, he was there. He made her say that. Well, he didn't make her, but um,
Did she say it like, now do you have a,
yeah, she said it like it was the
like a conversation?
yeah. And the lady
Good.
just kind of, I guess the lady just kind of looked at her like, you know, I don't know what you're doing, but you're crazy. I don't
That's
know.
hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, screen shits. That's exactly what I was saying, Beth.
Screenshots.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I love my
done.
screenshots.
Trying to
You
get
haven't very much shipping today?
what did I have? 14?
Oh man,
14 going out
I
today,
should have
so
worked harder.
um
That's all that tells me, is I should have worked harder.
I really, and I said this last night, I really think that this weekend is going to be really, really good for sales. I could be
Like
wrong.
next weekend?
Like
Like this
this,
coming weekend?
yeah, like the 30th and the 1st.
I
I
hope
think it's
so.
going to be really, really good.
That just means we need to load out of water, no?
That's what I'm planning on, and I'm like, okay, you got to, bring out the big guns and light a fire and get some stuff done.
I only had
So
2.
that's the plan for this week. Just because it's the end of the month, it's the first of the month, so people will probably get paid if they get a check on usually on the first. They'll probably get paid on Saturday or even Monday. Maybe they'll buy it on Sunday and then pay for it on Monday. However, they want to do it. But I don't know. A lot of people get paid at the end of the month, and I just think it's really going to be a good. People are kind of recovering from vacations, um, school clothes, all those expenses, and so it's possible that I'm just being hopeful, but it sounds good to me. I'll buy it.
Yes, ma'am.
Hank Allen Cash says I actually kind of miss shipping in the morning while listening to you all. At least then I was multitasking and could hear. While drying my hair, I can barely hear you. Yeah.
So when do you do your shipping now?
I think
You're gonna
she's
go.
just shipping has to be done at night, so he can take the packages with him and drop them off at the post office.
Oh, okay.
Saves me a trip into town, but makes for an even longer day for both of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense though.
I mean, you just have to, learn to adjust and, um, so. Hello, Miss Natalie. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning.
Morning.
I think it's going to be, Ruthie. She said this weekend was one of the worst of her, sales, and I think you just have to. Now, like I said, Saturday was awesome. It was a really good sales day for me. But, and then yesterday I got one sale, and that was like at 11 o'clock at night. Um, so, it can go either or. And I was listing, strong and listed quite a bit. And, sometimes it just, you know, makes a difference if people have money and, you know,
Yeah.
it may or may not be true, but um, so that's where we're at. What's this talk about turds? I should have
She
knocked
wanted to
on
know if
wood.
turds, because of it saying last night, it kept coming up like, do you
Oh,
approve or deny or block or whatever? And she wanted to know if turds was approved.
I actually did that. Because it asked me if I wanted to do that, and I said, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Kids, Deals, and More said, yes, the week total was the worst this year. Unusual for me. Listed every day. Think it was just one of those weeks. And sometimes there is no rhyme or reason why it is like that. You've listed, you're doing your shipping, you're showing that you're a good seller, your stuff's in order, all your metric numbers are right, and that definitely will decrease your motivation because you think, well, there's no use in doing that. But, well, all I say is, turn that around, put that energy into listing and just list because, if it doesn't sell right now, this is going to be a busy time, from now until December, January, it's going to be a busy time. So,
So
pull that
come
out
on,
of the
Beth.
stops.
Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, we got to get to it. Come on.
Absolutely. If y'all see it, let me know. I seen it. It was running naked down the road.
Better go catch it.
It was doing the streak. Okay, Roscoe, that's good. It's the mailman. Or no, it's the garbage man. I heard a really weird noise this morning. It was almost like an explosion.
Really?
But like the house didn't shake or anything. It was okay, enough. No. It was almost like an explosion sound. It was just kind of I don't know. It was kind of freaky, and all the dogs heard it, and they definitely it wasn't just me, and they were barking and carrying on and everything. So I don't know. It was just kind of weird. I mean, I immediately went outside, looked around, made sure that there wasn't anything going on, and there wasn't. Everybody was still sleeping. It was like 5 o'clock. It was kind of weird.
Morning, crazy card.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Only because Valerie blocked one, and then
put
I
on.
approved the other.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one block on it just to. Um, I don't know which one. I can't remember which one it was. Oh well.
One where he said fuck or something, and then he said, "Oh, maybe not," because that one went through.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something else.
Alien landing, probing commencing. We will
Oh,
protect
Beth
you.
approved it.
Okay. Good job. Probably need to go in there and fix that because we
No,
don't
it's
really need
funny.
that.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's kind of why I did it. But
I figure take pictures of my jeans that I had, like I have listings made for. I did not take pictures of those yet, so I'm gonna save them, for like a catch up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, because I already have, I think I have seven or eight listings made
so
already. So
you're just gonna
really,
save them for like a day that you're working or something like that,
yeah, yeah. A day that I, like I'm sitting here dead in the water and don't feel like listing or
right?
something, and or maybe I'll just say 5 of them or you know something like that. So
Cool.
just gonna try and
I think that's a great idea.
get a whole bunch made today.
We got to do what we got to do, man. Uh, Hank says she needs to take some pictures. I got them lights bright as the sun up in here. Floor isn't the best still, but I got my platform and kit, so need to get some stuff done and up. I agree. I've got, I don't know, probably 10 pieces of clothing that I need to, they're already drafted. I just need to take pictures, so I'll do that here in a little bit and get that started and get some stuff. My goal, now it might seem a little bit outlandish, but my goal every day is I want to do at least 33, but if I can do 50, I'd be happy every day. Complete.
And you should be able to do that if you
I just got
keep,
to
yeah,
keep my mind on it and keep going
drive
and
yourself.
don't let anybody sway me. The only trouble, I might be able to do it still, but like Friday, me and my mother-in-law now have a tentative date every Friday to go to lunch.
That says 50 a day. Are you high?
I,
No, but that's good. And maybe on Fridays you can do like a few before you go,
yeah,
and then and just do the rest when you get
and then
back or
come.
something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll definitely figure it out, but
Or maybe you could
I,
just like limit it to like 20 that day or something.
yeah, yeah. I don't, that's one thing is, and I will do the same thing that I did in August, where every day I listed something in August.
Damn straight, Hank. Just keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind.
Yep.
Dr. Dre said it best.
Fishing and Picking says, what's the best way to remove horse and dog hair from clothes? The wife came to visit this weekend and washed her horse and dog blankets in my washer. I sent her butt back to Nova. Um, the only way to do that is a lint roller, really.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think.
I guess you could probably, if uh, what is it? I think it's what is it? Is it fabric softener that you can put? I don't use fabric softener, truthfully. But I think if you use fabric softener, like the liquid, I think that will kind of help Because usually horsehair and Beth says buy new clothes. Well, that's easy enough.
Buy a new washer.
Wow.
Maybe just like going around the inside of it with like a bleach and water solution, to get all the excess, and then wash your washer, a few times with
Mm-hmm.
maybe bleach and water. Let it roll a few times, and maybe that'll help take it off, or take it out of the get it out of the washer.
Hank says she has a little rubber tinned brush thingy that helps for my doggies' little blankets before washing them, taking them outside. Brush them real quick, keeps the hair out of the washer as best as possible. Wow. Yeah, I would just I would wash an old towel by itself in the washer. Yeah, I mean you could definitely do that. You're just gonna have hair buildup. You might have to run your washer a couple of times, and you may even need to take a after the last wash. You might have to take an old towel and just go around the inside of it because that stuff builds up in there and it sticks to everything, especially horsehair. Because it's very very coarse. Or just get a new washer. Try white vinegar rinse that cleans and unclogs the drains. Yeah. And Beth said go naked.
See, there's a solution for everything.
Absolutely. So Crazy Cars says $500 in sales yesterday, but 310 haven't paid. Yeah.
Well, tell them to get on it. Keep sending invoices. You know what? Whenever somebody buys something from me and they don't respond to me like, "Hey, I'm gonna pay Wednesday because that's the day I get paid," or whatever, um, you know, and so they don't, respond to any of my invoices or anything, I I will send an invoice every day until they pay.
Yeah.
I mean, I only send it once a day, but still, I send them once a day, because if anything, once they get paid on Wednesday, they're gonna see that, come through hopefully, and be like, "Oh yeah, I need to pay them."
Yeah.
Well, good job, Todd.
Fishing and picking. Oh my
Not your
goodness.
hair? Are you sure it's not your hair?
I think you might just be blaming the horse. Yeah, I'd say they probably feel like a porcupine in that area, I would say.
I don't like that selling to dudes thing.
Good morning, Angela. Hope you're having a good day.
I sold another. That was one of my sales this weekend. Was 2 more boxes of those thread.
Those what?
A lot of skeins of thread.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. That's good. That is
Like
great.
$9 at a time. I've already made my money back plus some. So
Right.
I haven't started with the listing yet this morning.
No, I've been trying to.
Oh,
If you guys can see, so you notice that there's no treadmill, and you notice way back there, you see Trixie. She's
yeah,
she's
naked.
she's doing tricks right now. Um, and then further on, you see the umbrellas. So I moved my dining room table, which is small, and I don't use it anyway. It's just basically collects junk. Um, so I moved that over by the bar and cleared that out. And now I have my picture taking area with my table and my mannequin, and so hopefully that I just wanted everything to be in the same spot, but there was never anything that there was not an area that was long enough because I like need the whole wall. Um, and so this was really my only option. So that's what I chose. And like the bar stools, I've got those up for sale actually, and the chairs for the dining room table, I'm gonna take those out to the garage, get that all cleared up, and
Yeah,
I still got some work to do, but I've made great progress. So that's what I think
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I think you have too.
It's it's been a good change.
Mm.
I feel like it's things are more a little more controlled, and I can handle a little bit
So
more stuff.
I thought I thought those chainsaw chaps would sell right at
Oh,
first, but I didn't get a sell on them this last week and weekend, so I changed it to auction,
good for you.
and
What'd you
that
start
was
them
my.
out at?
I started at $8.99 plus shipping. I figured I'm happy with that. I know that that people have sold them for between 30 and 60, $75.
Right.
So, I figure maybe it's got 5 days on it and I'm already getting a bid. I just put them on auction.
Good.
So,
That's that's good. If things don't sell, you got to try different stuff. You can't just set it and forget it type of thing. You got to work
yeah.
these items, and if they're not selling, you got to try something different. What's going on?
I'm sorry to hear about that, Angela. Her daughter was in the hospital, had to get blood transfusions and stuff. That's not
Oh,
good.
okay. No.
But I was laughing because Hake said to redo the pictures with naked man wearing them as assless chainsaw chaps and a buffalo plaid shirt, guaranteed sell or listing removal either way.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Angela, I'm glad that you could join us today. That's great. Hope, prayers and thoughts to you and your family and your daughter, and hopefully everything is okay. So,
So
Blackberry Thistle Tea had a great point for fishing and picking.
what's that?
She said, take your laundry to the Amish gals. Wringer washers work wonders. There you go.
Ringer washer?
Yeah,
What's a
like
ringer
like the
washer?
old time washers.
Oh, hmm.
Just kidding, I'm sure, but
Yeah, and you got the hookup.
yeah, but let them handle it. Let them do your laundry for you. I'm sure they would. Um, let's see. Hank Allen Cash says, "Have you seen them listings where they're showing off their package and doing them high kicks? They're always on there."
I haven't looked for them.
Yeah, not something I've been, no. But, yep, we're all here to get everybody going, and, even if it's just to give you, make, what am I trying to say?
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out
Help you
myself.
have a better day, increase your mood and I don't know. I'm going to shut up now.
Oh, stop it.
I can't talk.
Yeah, you can. You know how. To start everybody's day off good. Goal
Yep.
setting. I'm just saying every word that I've ever heard in a presentation.
Okay. Are you going by like Gary Vaynerchuk and?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I have not seen the banana hammocks and do the high kicks. That's crazy.
The only thing that comes to mind when I think of that is stupid Stewart on. That's the only thing I think of. That's the only thing that comes to mind. That's pretty funny, actually. Okay, so
Stop it.
so we had a very, very good challenge yesterday. It was pretty cool how it all went down. And Kids, Deals, and More actually won.
And her name is Summer.
Her name is Summer. Yep.
From California.
Yep. Cali knows how to party. Yeah. So it was good, and it wasn't an easy task. It wasn't an easy challenge to win, like the, what do you call it? Like the challenges that we do, the listing challenges where, you're just trying to list as many as you possibly can. So this was more like, you list something during the challenge. So we started at noon, my time, and then we went to 6 o'clock. And if you sold something and had it paid for, then you won. But it had to be something that you listed. So, and actually, Summer she got an offer, and she accepted the offer, and they paid. So, yeah, so that's cool. I can't wait till we do the next one. I think it'll be.
Yeah, I'm super stoked too.
Let's see.
When are
Angela
we gonna
says
do it?
my goal this week is to start posting to my Facebook page this week, Tuesday and Wednesday, so I can start selling. There you go. Having a plan or a goal, that's huge. That's a big thing. You got to have some goals for the week. Yeah, and it was just good to be, Saturday we were on 12 hours. I think it was 12 to 12. We were on 12 hours, so that was kind of rough. That those days are kind of those that time, that length time. Why can't I talk? That length of
Length of
time
time. Yeah, I know what you
is
meant.
it's fun because basically working with other people and they're doing the same thing that you're doing. Um, and I got up 32 listings on Saturday. Um, but it kind of wears on you. And so Sunday I was just like, but I got some
So you
stuff
got
done in the morning.
32 done in 12 hours?
Yeah.
So you know that you could do it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that you could do at least 30, if not 50.
Yeah. And a lot of
If you
it, a lot of it, I mean, I had plenty of time. I could have made it to 50. I know I could have. But it got to a point where I got lazy and I just wanted to sit here and read the chat. And but I know I could have gotten to 50. It's just
right.
a thing that you have to have a mindset and you just do it. Get her done.
Yeah.
Good morning, Valerie. Don't mind me. I can't, for some reason, I
I'll
can't
be right
talk
back though.
today. Okay. She just called me Val. Uh-oh. She's in big trouble. Hmm. You know what? And that I completely understand blackberry thistle tea. Having to live with two hard of hearing seniors. Yeah, I think a lot of times you have to just use um, word association, and you know, you just have to work with it. Because I am notoriously Sally. Yes, Sally is. I don't think she's legally deaf, but she's reseller Tessa. No, I don't like to be called Val. Um, but she has like hearing loss in one ear. Um, and I don't hear that great either for some weird reason. Uh, that's right. You gotta start throwing up those gang signs to get the point across. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know. I've always liked my name, which is Valerie, but and like my mom called me Val, and I really don't even mind, like family calling me Val. But like if somebody it's kind of weird because like my friends, I don't mind that so much. But if somebody that I don't know comes up to me and calls me Val, there ain't nothing that pisses me off more. Because it's almost like disrespectful to me. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, and I'm not going to you know, say anything. I'm just gonna roll with it. Um, it's cool. No worries. I don't get I don't get too anal about it. So, and it's I think it's almost in a sense I think it's natural, for people to call people by, shorter names or um and you just don't even think about it. I'm gonna call Nikki again. We were having a heck of a time trying to get her on last night. She finally got in. Oh, don't worry about that. Hank Allen says, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. It's really not a big deal. Um, I talk low in case it sounds loud to me. I have very good hearing. Well, that's good. That's always a good thing. Oh my god. Excuse me. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, we had a good weekend, got a lot of stuff done. Um, I worked on, the house and getting it somewhat. I don't like a lot of clutter, if you can imagine that, just by looking at the house. But I'm trying to just move things around, like this little thing here, this wicker thing that I have all of my shipping stuff is in there, like all of my poly mailers, padded flat rates. They're all in there, and they were all in there in the other room where I was. And I didn't really have any place to put my shipping stuff, so I moved that from in there to in here, and so I'd have a place for my stuff. Excuse me. So, yeah, it definitely is. A lot of times what I'll do is I kind of draw it out so I can see it on paper, before I actually do it. The worst thing to do is, to move it around. You have it in your head and then you move it that way and it doesn't work out quite the way that you wanted it to. Um, which has happened to me, and then you kind of have to move it around. Dang, you're going to be busy, Hank. But being busy is good. Keeps you out of trouble. Excuse me. I need some coffee and some cocaine. The comfortable life. The only reason I call you Val is because Sally always called you Val. Since there's two Valeries, I will call you Kansas women. But you can't really do that because then you have um, Jessica, and she's from Kansas too. So I'm all right with Val. You can call me Val. Whatever you, believe me, I've been called worse. So Val is actually good. It's on the plus side. It's all good in the hood. Do y'all remember when I did I do a whole show for my online auction? I can't remember if I did one or not, or if I just shared like on I call her Kansas girl. Um, so I sold, if you all remember, I bought that fish. It was like an iron fish. It was actually copper. So that fish, I sold it Saturday, and I actually sold it for um, $100. Can y'all hang on for just one moment? I'm
I had to go in there and check on Jonah again. He woke up at 3 with a fever again, and Can't hear you. Oh. Okay. Mute. Okay, well, thank you for coming in, Jim. Good to see you. Hopefully we can hang out later. Valerie must be on an important call. Huh. Hi, Mary. Well, thanks for letting me know, Valerie.
Sorry, I just got one of those.
Oh,
I got one of those crazy calls from Tina.
oh no, is she okay?
Yeah, Caden fell off the chair and he hit his, I think his teeth went through his lip.
Oh no.
And she didn't know if she should go to the because she didn't know if he was going to need stitches or not. You know, because it's actually a laceration. So I don't know. But
So
I'm sorry that I had to like get off of here quick because.
Oh yeah.
I don't not take my.
That's.
I take every call that my kids. You know.
Yeah.
That's just what I do, and so.
Everybody here knows that almost everybody here has kids, and or they know somebody with kids, so you know it's important. I was just checking on Jonah. He got up at 3 o'clock and he had another bad fever.
Uh-oh.
And right now he may have another one that's starting out. So I just told him if it gets worse, let me know and I'll give you more ibuprofen.
Maybe he needs to go to the doctor.
Well, there was a girl at work that was sick, and for some reason or another, she gave him a hug, and so he's around her, you know, and so that's probably where he got it from. But and it's weather and
well, that could be too.
Everything right now, and we're fixing to have tomorrow. Like it's supposed to be another warm day today. Like last night, whenever I went to bed, it was 89. So it almost got as warm as the day before. Today it's supposed to be like 86 or something. So it's not going to be not much cooler. Tomorrow is supposed to be in the 60s.
Right.
Like in the middle of the day because we're supposed to get rain. So It's going to be a crazy drop tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I think
we're supposed to get the same thing, a big weather change, and you know, it's supposed to
cold front or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have Brandon go get some orange juice later, and see if maybe we can catch our buddies' immune systems up a little bit. Because none of us need to be getting sick around here.
Right.
I gotta go to work anyway. So.
I'm gonna go take my packages out real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Hi, Shantae. Walmart free groceries pickup service. What the hell is that? How does that work? Do they just get everything that you want and then put it in the front or something? That sounds like my kind of shopping. Unless I'm doing couponing and stuff like that, they bring it out to your car? Holy crap. Wow. I might have to try that because I really hate grocery shopping unless I'm doing my couponing thing or, something like that. Wow. That's awesome. So it's like my type of grocery shopping. Huh. They don't take tips. That's surprising. All right. Have a good day. Have a good day, Tessa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that too. Maybe if there's just a few things that I need or whatever, maybe I'll just order it and just go pick it up. Sounds like a good deal. Have fun. Have fun, Tessa. Order a funny thing? What, like Depends or something? Ah, I I'm like I used to be like a serious shopper. Like when I went to Walmart, my husband would hate to go with me because for one thing, he knew it was going to take between 2 and 3 hours. And for another thing, he knew that when we got in line, there was going to be people judging us. And not that I cared, because I didn't. Because I felt like, I'm just as good a customer as anybody else. But he really just hated to go with me because he knew it was going to take so long. Yeah, one day there will be refrigerators that will order groceries for you. That's for sure. That's in the near future. I mean, I'm sure that there's probably already refrigerators that do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If they would only take them home for you and put them away. Can't have it all, I guess. Unless you're rich enough to have a butler. Hmm. That's the way you gotta do it, Shantae. I'm all for child labor. That's why my kids are such hard workers. Either that or order them on eBay from somebody who does free returns. That way you can, get them sent to you and then try them on. If they don't fit, then you can try it and you can send them back. Morning, Megan. How are you doing this morning, hon? I hate both vibrators and tea. I just can't. I used to bake. And that was about the minimum that I would do as far as the cooking. Brandon does all the cooking. So, um, so even whenever I would do the cooking, he would always have, he'd always get in there and try and tell me how to do it, and it's like, I learned early on how to cook. It's not like I don't know how to cook. I have my own style of cooking. I don't, do things exactly as he, the same way he does. And he just doesn't get it. Just ignore, sends you a thing for trying on shoes. You just ignore. Well, girl, you need to get some downtime somewhere. So you can,
I'm back. I'm sorry I had to leave you.
it's okay.
Did you survive?
Yeah, we're still here. We're talking about how Walmart does, you can order it online now and pay for it, and they'll bring it out to your car for you, and they don't take
Really?
tips. Yeah.
That's interesting. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Megan, how are you? I know I'm beat too. But that ain't gonna take effect. It's gonna have to stand on the sidelines because I got stuff to get done today.
Yeah.
I got my listing, my list going of the things that I got to do today.
What's on your list, Valerie?
I got to call a couple of people. I got to call my lawyer. to make sure that, to remind him to send my check since they don't know how to do that.
But they don't check, I bet.
I bet they do. I bet they do. I bet if payday they didn't have a check, I bet they'd be pretty pissed off too. Um, so yeah, I've got to do that. I got to put some inventory away. I've got a lot of inventory I got to put away. So
I haven't got flat rate mailers in I don't know how long. I ordered them a month ago and they still haven't came, and then I ordered again a week ago and I still haven't got any.
I looked on the site because I ordered some too, and it just says that it's processing. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know if they're like backlogged. I mean, it doesn't say back ordered or anything. It just says processing. But
Mine didn't say anything.
Then there's other things that are saying, I got some, because I've got some of those, they're the board game boxes. I got some of those. And, and I ordered a lot of everything. Shoe boxes and just the regular mailers. I'm gonna look again and see what it says. Because I ordered 100. It still says processing. Well, that sucks. And then I ordered, so I was like, well, maybe I need to order some more. So I put in another order for them for another 100 because I use them so much. But it says like the padded flat rate is processing, the shoebox are processing. Looks like the priority box shipped. Priority box. I guess I ordered 2 of those, 2 packages of those.
Wow. I didn't know this was even on here. Okay, I went to my USPS.
Uh-huh.
And I have like an account with them.
Uh-huh.
Pictures. And like I see 4 pieces of mail I'm supposed to get today.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy. What did you go to?
If you could just go to USPS and
Right.
it says welcome to informed delivery.
Oh. Informed delivery. Okay, I clicked on that.
And then it's at the top it'll say 11 mail pieces and 2 packages.
Okay, so it says I'm not enrolled in that. So I guess you have to enroll in it. So I'm going to enroll, I guess. Let's see, select a box below to change or update your preferences. Okay. Change your password. Well, I don't need to change my password. What the heck?
So it even shows me like
informed delivery.
It shows me like Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, like that I've gotten mail. It shows me what I've gotten.
Huh. So it doesn't, it says as a business, because I registered as a business. So it says as a business user, you're not eligible to participate in the informed delivery program. If you want to participate, please create a new USPS account and register as a personal user. So, well, I kind of like to be surprised when I get my mail anyway. Sometimes,
Yeah,
and
I don't really
sometimes
like
I'm
what's
like,
coming because it's mostly bills.
no mail, no news is good news. We're doing
Right.
good today.
Right.
So that's kind of the way I think about it.
Now, I was looking to see, like, okay, if I ordered, where would that be? Ordered.
So you'll go to your, if you hover over your name, it'll say, "Hi, Sally." And then if you go down, then a little drop down box will come up and it'll say activity history. And
Okay.
if you click on that, then it'll tell you all the things that you've ordered recently. So it'll say like merchandise, it'll give you an order number, the merchandise, the order it was, the date it was placed, and if it was complete, and then view details. So you can go there. If you click on it, then it'll bring up your recent orders and what is going on with them. So like my padded flat rate says processing.
Mine says shipped.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign. It should give you
Yeah.
a delivery date. When you click on that, there should be a tracking number over to the side. And if you click on that tracking
Yeah.
number, then it'll bring it up and say where it's at and when you should get it. So it's
Well,
actually pretty
that
cool.
was on the 12th, and
Okay.
it says it's on its way on the 11th, and today's the 25th.
Hmm. What are you doing? Ringo looked like a little bandit grabbing that toy and taking off with it. He's a good, he plays really well.
Does he?
Yeah, he plays really good, and he plays really really well with Elvis. You just sold a to me bag. What's that? I don't even know what that is. Is that like a hack and sack type thing? I don't know what that is.
I don't either. Ringo! Ringo, Ringo!
Yeah, I thought he was an angel, and then I started looking at my phone cord, and it's all it's all chewed up. I'm like, okay, all right. You're not such an angel, are you? No, he's a good boy. He's grown so
He's trying to
much.
get your cord right there, too.
I know. Quit. Quit. No biting. No biting. Here, let's just make it easy for you. So it's not tempting.
He says, "Oh, I thought you were going to give it to me." That was the look on his face, like, "Hey, where are you putting that?"
But he likes to chew on my shoes. I could tell he's going to be a chewer. He likes to chew on stuff. And he's a puppy. So I got one of my old tennis shoes and brought it out here so that way he could chew on that.
I just watching his face. He's watching your hand. Like, anytime your hand moves, he's watching it.
He's still doing pretty good with the potty training, and I've kind of faltered a little bit as far as like, taking him out on time and everything. And when my back is, to everything else, I'm not seeing what he's doing. So
Yeah.
that's kind of not a good thing, but we'll make it work.
seems like
Yeah, absolutely. Frankie's fine. She said it's kind of a long walk out to the mailbox in the winter. Could be hard for me to get out there. Now I will know if I need to. Exactly. I
right.
mean, it's not going to hurt it if if it's a
Yeah,
bill or something, or
they could stay in there.
advertisement.
Stay in there all month. I don't need to see you.
Mother's mustache says he needs a deer antler. Great for their teeth too. Aw, I need to look into that. I'll put that on the list.
He's watching you.
Are
He's
you
watching you
watching
write
me?
that.
Are you watching me? Hey, what are you doing, Mama? What are you doing, huh? He sleeps so good. I mean, he just kind of huddles and under the covers, and he's good to go.
That's good.
Never had heard hear a peep out of him.
You should teach him some tricks.
Mm, I don't know. He did a little disappearing trick last night. Well, because like when it's dark, there's like part of the backyard where it's like pitch dark, and then I've got the light on on the back porch. So usually I'll just have him, if I have to take him out, I'll have him just stay close and everything. But Elvis comes out and he goes into the garden, and he's, you know, kind of does his perimeter check and stuff. So of course Ringo's with him. I'm following him, and so I'm like, you know, I actually had to go get the flashlight and then go walk into the backyard and, you know, wrangle him up and tell him to get in get back on the porch. So
Yeah.
it's been fun. Yeah, everybody says you're so cute. And you are. You're just a cutie. Yes, you are. And then he's really funny when the other dogs start barking. He has a really good bark. I mean, it's kind
Does
of,
he?
Oh, sorry. Woo! That got him going. Woo, 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 woo. Mm, mm, mm. Just quit it. Quit it. I'm trying to take a nap here. Hank Allen
His
Cash
big old yawn.
says, "Aw." So, what is that Toomey bag? Is it just a brand name? I seen that here. Toomey is a brand. I'm probably not even saying it right. A good name to look for. Almost $200 for that one. That's nice.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Yeah. I just picked up another huge one. Has got wheels. So is it like luggage, or is it just like, or do they have just a whole line of stuff? I always look for suitcases, like at the thrift stores and stuff, or even yard sales. If it's a good brand like Samsonite,
Yeah.
and I don't even really know any of the other brands, the good brands. Um, so Valerie can be the one to bark at the cashiers at Walmart. Yep.
So you're gonna do that next time?
Shoot. No, probably not. I'll probably forget.
Are you writing it on your list?
On my list?
Are you writing it on your list? Mark it. Walmart cashiers.
Oh. Yeah. I didn't write it on my list, no.
I didn't figure you did.
I didn't do that.
I was just trying to be funny.
I know.
You can call me if you want to, Valerie, Nikki says.
Okay. I'll do that.
I missed you, Nikki, yesterday.
She had a big family barbecue that she forgot about. She thought it was next weekend. And so she kind of had to hurry up and get some stuff together for the barbecue. And then we were having a heck of a time trying to get her in here. She couldn't get in just when I called her.
Mike says Jimmy makes all kinds of stuff, leather bags, luggage. The only brand that I found that does better than Hartman. That does better is Hartman. So Hartman is better than Toomey.
Hartman and Toomey. I'll definitely have to put that on my list. In my head.
Toomey a big brand?
Never seen it before. I'll have to go in and look. Huh?
Ain't Toomey a big brand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Mike was saying. Yeah. And hey,
geez, you guys are clothing sellers, and I even knew what Toomey was.
That's awesome. If I would have seen a brand like that, though, I think I would have probably at least researched it to see what it does, you know?
Yeah. You can kind of tell with different things, you know, just by how it's made most of the time.
Right. And just coming across something like that, you know, you can kind of tell the Liz Claibornes from the, you know, the higher end brands. That's what I think anyway. Just being a little sleepyhead today.
You know, even my daughter's fake Michael Kors purse feels like quality.
Really?
Yeah. Because we shouldn't have, but we bought it in New York. We had to. It was the whole, we were in Little Italy, and the lady had this cool accent, and it was just funny, and we were just like, my daughter's like, I really want one of these. And well, she was just gonna buy the purse and the wallet because she really liked them.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're like, oh, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, blah blah blah. You can have them all. You can have anyone you want put on your purse for $5 or whatever. And for each name. And so I was like, you want to get Michael Kors put on that purse? And she's like, oh yeah. And it was not that she wanted to pass it off as a Michael Kors, but just she really liked the purse. She's like, Mommy, I really like this purse. And I was like, well, get it, you know. But everybody says, oh, you shouldn't do that. Little Mexican children or whatever, Chinese children are making them, whatever, sweatshops, blah, blah, blah. But it was just the whole scene of it all, you know. It was just cool as hell. We're in New York City, you know, where you can buy absolutely anything you want, you know. I don't know. It was just the fun of it. My other daughter got.
You've been drinking this morning, Nikki?
No, why?
you just sound more giggly than usual.
Oh. I'm getting a really bad cold.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
But yeah, it was fun though. But you wouldn't believe how many people have believed that was Michael Kors bag.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That must have been made pretty good.
Yeah. And then she didn't want to dirty it up with the city.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't bring it back to the city the next day with us. She didn't want to get it dirty. Well, we were walking around. All of a sudden, we ended up in front of the Michael Kors store.
Oh.
I was like, dang it, you should have had your purse. You could have held up your purse in front of the Michael Kors store.
There you go.
But yeah, everybody was like, wow, you must have paid a pretty penny for that, you know. And she's like, yeah, wasn't cheap, she said. And of course, we paid more for it than we would have paid for a purse at Walmart. A poop purse at Walmart.
Yeah, most definitely.
For anybody that wasn't on last night, I was on at like, I don't know, 10:30 or 10.
Yeah, that's what Valerie was telling me. It was freaking hilarious too.
And these guys told me to meow at the cashier, and so I did.
Mm-hmm.
Then I meowed at the poor guy walking out the door. He was breaking down.
I'm gonna be tagging that video later into the group because I told Valerie I have to watch that.
Yep.
Hey, I bought a poop purse and unicorn slippers.
It was great. Megan said she did the same thing in New York City. She bought a Dolce & Gabbana purse there. Mother's Mustache says she has 3 fake bags. They're cute as hell. I don't care about the name. It's the cuteness of the bag.
Yeah.
Quality is not too shabby to be a knockoff. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, people say you shouldn't wear them, blah, 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 or you buy them because of where they come from, but.
Well, kids are still going to get,
yeah,
make them, so it's not going to really even matter.
My sound okay? Or are you getting feedback or what?
No, sounds good.
Okay, good. Oh.
Beth says the only brand name person she buys are Harley Davidson.
Yeah. And my oldest daughter, she never asks me to buy stuff for her. And she was like, Mommy, would you mind? I really like this bag. I was like, no, not at all. Because I paid like, I don't know, I think it was like $65 for a 45. No, $65 for it after it was all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'll buy it for you. We're on vacation. Let's have fun,
That's right.
We didn't buy any of the purses from the little Asian ladies that were walking around. Purse.
That's all they say?
Huh?
That's all they say is purse?
Yeah, they're walking around purse, and then they're like throwing out names of purses,
Huh.
And then Gucci and what's that other one? Gucci and Coach.
Oh, Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, yeah, that was one of them. And then they carry what they do is they don't have them on them because they can get arrested for that.
Mm-hmm.
So they carry around a picture, and you pick which one you want, and then they'll go behind in one of the alleys or whatever and get it, or they'll have the person come out and get it, bring it to you.
Oh, wow.
And my daughter goes, no, they'll probably take us in a back alley and kick our ass and take our money. I said, that's on TV. I'm sure that stuff doesn't really happen.
You never know, though.
I know, you never know.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it does.
New York City is just like a big carnival. People are constantly yelling at you to come over and buy their shit. Even at the restaurants, the waiters are like, come eat, you know? It's just like a big freaking carnival. That's what it is. I mean, they've got streets blocked off so you can sit at tables and stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, it doesn't feel like a city in most parts because it's all just, it's like a big carnival. That's only way I know how to explain it.
I've never been there before.
Me neither. But
And too big.
I don't know. I think I'd like to see it one time.
Just make sure if you go, you don't want to plan your whole trip right down to the minute or whatever. I mean, nobody likes to have a big itinerary, but have some planning before you go. And I heard you should take the tour buses because you can take those. You can pay like $45 or whatever, and you can like take those everywhere you want to go. They have like 32 or something different places that you can stop, and you can leave and come back. You can get on those buses at any time. You don't have to just do what they're not like. See, what I thought they were was tour buses. You would ride on it, and they'd be like, "Here's the World Trade Center, blah 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 blah."
Right.
And then they go on to the next one, blah blah. Here's Central Park, blah 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 blah. I thought that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So here, my friend was like, "No, you could actually get off the buses at these attractions, and then later on, when the bus comes back around, you can get back on."
Oh.
So I would recommend those. Because we were trying to figure out the whole subway system and all the buses and everything. What a pain.
Yeah.
And bring good walking shoes because you're going to do a lot of walking. You look very nice this morning, Valerie. Did you dress up or something?
Yeah, she does. Pretty.
I think it's that color. She looks pretty in that color.
Yeah, that color's always look really good on her.
On whom?
On you?
Oh.
I said you look very pretty this morning.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you're always pretty, but I mean, that color looks really nice on you.
Thank you very much. Oh.
You can send me the cash later.
Wink, wink. You're so silly. Yeah, actually, Megan even came on live yesterday, if you can believe that.
What the hell?
Yeah, you missed
Why aren't
it.
you on here right now, Megan?
Sorry, Megan.
That's no fair, damn it. Well, good job, Dawn. Glad you're selling stuff.
That's a good thing.
Good. So, Dawn, did you ever shut down your eBay store, or is that Poshmark you're selling on? Or?
Ouch. I'm sorry, Megan.
Yeah, you're in trouble now.
Busted.
Mm-hmm.
Blew your cover.
No secrets are safe here, obviously.
True enough.
Oh, good job, Dawn. Sold on eBay. Wow, Beth, good job. 17 packages for the mail lady.
That's good. I put 14 out for my mailman.
Good job, Valerie.
He's probably not gonna be very happy with me. That's his job. I mean,
Yeah. Now, see here, I wonder because, like, if I order, like you guys are talking about ordering postal boxes and stuff. If I order those, sometimes they say that they can't bring them because they don't have enough room. So I often worry about if I was to do that, would they not have enough room for my stuff?
hmm,
You know what I mean?
right.
But I would think if
But
I put in a pickup, they would have to, I would think.
I mean, they have to deliver. Those are actual package. Those are actual delivered package. So
Yeah.
they have to they have to bring it to you.
Well, they ended up bringing it to me like 2 days later because I never went and picked it up. Because they told me to come pick it
Oh,
up at the post office because they didn't have room.
huh.
So they ended up, a couple days later, they ended up bringing it. So that's why another reason why I worry about having my mailman pick up my eBay mail because
Right, right.
back in the old days when I was still selling stuff, I used to have a lot of packages going out every day. My husband this morning, he's like, "Where were you? Where were you half the night?" I said, "Oh, I was at Walmart." I said, "I bought you some underwear." And then he told me that he fixed his shoelace, that he would have been just fine without shoelaces today. I was like, well, you could have told me that last night when I turned around and went back to Walmart.
I know you didn't you almost you were almost home, weren't you?
Well, I was on my way home, but no, I wasn't almost. I was
Oh, okay.
probably,
I don't
well, yeah,
have
it's probably about 8 miles from home.
yeah. Um Fishing and Picking said, any of y'all have a P.O. box?
No.
I don't. I don't have one. Was wondering why Sally wasn't talking. She's on mute. She left us. No, I was trying to figure out how much I've sold on my auction.
Oh,
It's got another damn fever again.
Wow. Comfortable
what
Life says
happened?
he uses a P.O. box.
Who has a fever?
My son.
Oh,
I got a chair.
I've thought of getting a P.O. box, but they're quite expensive, I think, aren't they?
I don't know.
If you guys have never seen the movie Super Troopers, you gotta go watch that because they have. If you like the whole meow skit, oh my god, it is hilarious.
I told him I felt like that cat puppet on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh.
What was her name? Yeah.
Cat? I don't remember. She was annoying though.
So currently, so I've made $193 on that online auction. Actually, it would be $143.91 because I paid $50 for it, and so I've made $150 roundabout. And
you've made that?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost in the clear, as far as and I've still got a lot of stuff to sell, so
Good.
I don't know what the PO box runs here. I just don't have any. I don't have any desire to do that.
I think there's some things that you can't receive, like packages.
Well, I mean, I would think that they would just hold them for you.
Yeah, they do. My sister-in-law and niece have PO boxes.
Fishing and picking. What is the negative PO boxes? Can you receive UPS or FedEx to your post office box?
Well, FedEx doesn't accept PO boxes, do they?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know about UPS.
And like Mike says, a lot of places won't ship to PO boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, because FedEx don't accept PO boxes.
Right. So,
They will call your house and tell you that they can give you, because I have state insurance. They tell you that they can give you a back, knee, or shoulder brace free of charge, shipped to your door, and it will be billed to my insurance. Like, who the fuck told you I need a freaking back, knee, or shoulder brace?
They
Pretty
just
sure that
telemarketers.
they're just ambulance chasers, basically.
Telemarketers.
I'm like, well, if my doctor said I needed one of those, she would have gave me a paper and maybe take it to the place downtown.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The thing is, a lot of those places don't cover, maybe they'll cover 75% or 80%, and then you're still out. You still have to pay the 20% if it's that kind of insurance. So they don't know.
Well, they're going after people that are on like Medicare and stuff where it'll pay 100%.
Well, okay.
Kind of like when they used to call everybody about hover rounds and stuff. They're trying to get everybody on the bandwagon to tell their doctors they need this and that.
No, the vibrator call would be more welcome. Fishing picking.
I was like, what? What are we even talking about?
I still tape my labels too, Anissa. I like it better.
Get sticky labels.
No, I don't wanna.
So
and you can't make me.
So much easier.
Are you gonna buy them for me and send them to my house?
I'll send you some so you get addicted to them.
No, I won't. Oh, I won't.
You'd be like, oh my God, where have you been all my life? That's the way I was when I used to tape them until, gosh, what, a year ago? And all these years I've been taping my labels and I got sticky. Yeah, it was about maybe a year and a half ago I started using sticky labels and I was like, oh my God, where have you been my whole life?
Yeah. They're awesome.
Why have I not used sticky labels before now? Because it's like 2 cents a package or something. And it's like, well, I use way more tape than 2 cents, I would think. 2 cents worth of tape. Tape my label on.
Yeah, that's the thing with you know, like I was saying the other day, I really don't use a whole lot of tape these days.
Yeah.
Did you ever get that? Did you ever get that brother printer working?
Yeah, it's working good now.
Good.
Yeah, I brought my packages in the other day. I stood in line and she's like, "Oh, you didn't get the printer done yet?" Because the other day I didn't yet, and so I didn't print out my labels. I just went to the checkout. Well, anyways, and bought my postage. Well, anyways, so Friday I went in there and she goes, "Oh, you didn't get your printer fixed yet?" And I says, "No, I really didn't have to fix it. It just started printing good again. And I just wanted to come into the line to make sure you guys can scan them." And she said, "Yep, they scan perfect." I was like, "Well, here we go. I guess it works." So I don't know if it just needed some time to start working good. I don't know. Works good now.
Sally, who was on Dusty's show this morning? Would she leave again?
She's on mute again. Yeah, she's holding her finger up. I didn't watch Dusty's show this morning. I was sleeping. When I got home last night, I was just wound up. And so I came in the house, I couldn't sleep for nothing. I was up till about, oh geez, what, 2 or 3? And I finally went to bed. And then I was up. I fell asleep. I think I fell asleep about 2:30. And then I woke up again at 4:30. And then I fell back to sleep about 6-ish sometime. I fell back to sleep. Then I've been up I got it back up at about, I think like right at 8 o'clock. And I've been sitting here listening. Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry.
Brings no meaning to finger puppets. Tell your husband he can talk after the show.
That's
Don't
right.
make him go away.
It was my son, actually, my other kid.
Tony said that too.
Oh, well, he's fine. His girlfriend's home now, so.
Oh, well, she can take care of him now.
Pretty soon my chair will start going.
Now, what were we asking Sally? I don't remember now.
I don't know.
Who was on Dusty's show? I heard you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So Beth said it was Eric, Jim, and Jim Bennett.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, show.
Comfortable Life says I got an item that is USPS priority, $16, and USPS ground that is $41. Can you imagine how many people ship ground thinking it's cheaper?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oofta.
No, it's
Yeah,
not like that, Margot. It's not like that. It's
No.
Dusty was coming on Valerie's show because it was he wanted to be here. Well, he started doing it earlier, so that he can start showing it, like accountability, having accountability for his business and stuff, and it's kind of different than him just being on here, because he didn't have to be on here, and so he was just sleeping in until whenever, and then showing up if he wanted to, so it's completely different. I can completely understand why I'm live. Completely understand why he would do that. Hey, I'm live. No, you're being an asshole. Like, he just wanted to do that, and the guys are on there with them, which is fine. And sometimes Eric comes on here, and Jason, if he's not busy picking up auctions or doing something in his shop, he's on here, a few times. But yeah, it's not a thing of like they can't come on here,
No.
I mean, we've not been invited on there, but just saying
No.
that, Valerie still sends them a link, and
Yep.
No, we're all
They're
still
welcome
really
to
good
come
friends.
on if they want to, and that's fine.
we all have a Facebook chat that we're all included in, and we talk to each other all the time. So
Hmm.
Yeah.
it's not like it's girls against boys or anything like that.
No drama like that.
Yeah.
And if there was, we'd make it a little more interesting than just boys versus girls.
Hell yeah.
Well, like
We'd
he
be,
said,
you know
I
what we
mean,
should do?
like she was saying, he just wanted to have a little more accountability because
Sure.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was free to not come on or whatever when it's Valerie's show, but when people are depending on him having a show, it makes him get up better
Hmm.
and get moving.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, you can. You don't have.
Yeah.
You do whatever you want to do. I mean, nobody's going to judge you if you do or don't.
Right. And he's got other things he's thinking about. Like,
Hmm.
he's got a whole family to support that lives off of his eBay income. It's
Yep.
not, there's nothing to play around with whenever eBay's your sole income.
Hmm.
And that's all you have. And I'm telling you, that shit would come first if that was if that was me and my family depended on it.
Well,
So
it
I
was
think,
kind of like my situation too.
yeah,
I had to actually, because we can go all day, as far as having the show on and everything, but I don't get a whole lot of work done
right,
because I'm watching the chat, I'm seeing what's going on, I'm responding, to questions, and so I don't feel comfortable working during that time.
yeah,
And I don't know what's different between, a morning show and a listing hangout. I can work during those with no problem. But I just figure, during the actual show, I just don't get very much done. So I actually had to that's why I had to say 10 o'clock is the, for the most part, is the cutoff time, because I had to, get some stuff done. Not only listing, but, other household things, yard work, errands, So,
Yeah, otherwise
yeah.
it's easy to sit and chat all day.
Oh, yeah. And before you know it, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're like, well, I haven't done nothing. So.
And that's the thing with this business. You have to be diligent, or like hard on yourself. You have to have a schedule. You still have to have a schedule, even though we work from home. You still have to, tell yourself, hey, between this time and this time, you need to get some work done.
Yep.
Todd thinks you're ignoring him, Valerie.
Well, he would be right. I'm just kidding. Damn.
He's a man. No way. He can't be on here. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to see what's going on. What you're talking about.
I wish we had a better story for you guys, why the guys aren't on here anymore, but we really don't.
I know.
There's no drama
make
or
up
anything.
some shit.
No,
if shit goes down, we're making up a story.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's the thing about this group. You don't get drama. So.
Okay, so I'm looking at your question, Todd. It says, oh, they get links? I have to ask. I see how it is.
Oh. Don't be a baby.
If you want on, you say you want on. That's bottom line.
Yeah. I had to tell Valerie to call me this morning.
See?
I don't know what y'all are doing every day, so if you that's the thing. If you want a link, we'd be glad to have you on, but you got to tell us what's going on. And sometimes, it may not be convenient to have, a lot of other people on, so you just have to. Silverhair Stacker says he wants on. Well, actually, we're going to be shutting the show down here in a few minutes, but I will send you the link anyway. And you can have your 1 minute fame to, what is it called? Fame to glory?
Yeah.
1 minute of fame.
Yeah.
Steve says, I don't know Todd is a man. We never see him.
Let me see his naked hand.
See?
The reason why you never see him is because he's a stacker. Stackers don't show their faces on camera.
They do not reveal.
See, Valerie had to explain that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do not reveal their identity.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually in another a group, or friends with a group of stackers, and so that's kind of what they do. I'm trying to read Sally's lips.
Hi there, Todd.
What's about time?
We just getting what?
I knew that'd get you. I get y'all riled up.
We just getting what? Yeah. Okay.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good, but I don't get automatic links, so I'm all butthurt.
Oh my God.
Better put them on the list.
you and everybody else, I tell you.
Yeah. What about me? I'm on every day, and she didn't call me this morning.
Nope.
Well, you see how we rate Nikki.
And I even meowed at cashiers for her audience.
I'm making a list.
Okay. I was going to find out who I'm going to give a link to or not.
Yep. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Hank says that she knows where you can get some dude wipes to ease that butt hurt pain.
Yeah. I'll send you some dude wipes. Those showed up in the comments too. Fishing and Picking asked me if to buy him some dude wipes last night.
So you really don't want to see my face, I promise you.
We've already seen your face.
Your face before too.
It wasn't that bad.
I only had
I'm on your
nightmares
face.
for a couple days.
Actually,
Wasn't that bad.
actually, there was one moment where I don't know if he was bending, if he was like leaning towards the camera screen, and I got like a side view of his face. So I actually seen that, but yeah, that really did happen.
Yeah.
But he does try pretty hard to conceal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was either his ass or his face. We're really not sure, but no.
Hey,
Hey, I tried
We're assuming.
to prepare you.
We're assuming because he's a pretty straightforward guy. He's a pretty straight-laced guy, so we're assuming it was his face.
I'm just really glad that Todd's cool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's not like a whole lot of older retired school teachers that I know, you know?
No.
He's a
cool dude.
He's a cool dude.
I'm bad B-A-D and I'm grad B. How does that go?
I don't know.
Never mind.
I would imagine after teaching kids, though, we can't really say too much that would surprise him.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Hank says, well, I love how carefully you worded that, Sally. Well, I mean, you know, I don't like just offending people right off the bat. You know, like, you know, if I can, people, I actually think about what I say before I say it.
She waits till she knows you for a while, then she offends.
Yeah.
Like me and Valerie, she don't care if she offends us.
Right.
What? I'm trying to make a listing right now, and
it's not working out very well.
In the condition, I put excellent conditioner.
Oh, geez.
I'm not even paying attention to what I'm listing.
I have an email into the new app, the app developers for the eBay app, because they did the update for the app, which is really great because you can bulk upload those photos on the phone. But they took away the item or notes. You know, when you put used and then they want you to put notes about the condition.
Yeah.
They took that out of there.
Oh, really?
So I got a note into them to tell them, hey, you got to put that back.
Huh.
Yeah. But usually what's nice about the app is usually if I find a problem with the app, I'll message them, and within like a week or two, it's fixed.
And you just message eBay?
Well, it's helping contact on the app. I don't know if it goes to the app, right to the app developers or who it goes to, but usually it's fixed because they have a help and contact, and then they have eBay app questions, and I can click on that, and and then I can click on something that's not working, and then they'll. Oh well, wait a minute. Now they've changed it. Well, that stinks.
See, they fixed stuff for Nikki because they really don't want to deal with her.
Yeah, they don't want me calling them.
That crazy soup lady. No, we don't want her to call.
Well, I got to tell you guys what happened to my husband the other day. He went to it's kind of off subject, but it's customer service anyway. He went to A&W in Minong, Wisconsin the other day. And it wasn't very busy, but there were these two boy and girl that worked there. They were sitting there chit-chatting with each other, and people are waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally a guy's like, "Hey, can you help me?" Or, "I'm ready to order." And she's like, "Oh yeah, anytime you're ready." He goes, "I've been ready." Well, anyways, my husband
I don't know what happened. Is everyone still there?
Yeah, what happened? I couldn't hear y'all.
I couldn't hear nothing either.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, when the fries came down the chute, he saw a kid walk over and eat a fry out of the order of fries.
Oh.
And then he said another fry had come down the chute, and he ended up going and taking fries out of that order too and was eating it.
Huh.
My husband called me. I said, "Oh, you're lucky I'm not with you." And I said, "You need to call the manager, you know." Well, he doesn't like confrontation, you know. Well, anyway, it was wearing on him. He's like, "Yeah, that really does need to be talked about, you know."
Right.
And so he ended up calling the manager, and the manager goes, "Oh, we're going to have a meeting right now. Thank you for calling."
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I could see, like I told him, you know, I can see in like busy restaurants or whatever, somebody take their food off to the side and eat it while they can. But don't take food right out of orders, you know.
Right.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it. We've never been to an A&W like that where they were just so horrible.
Yeah, we probably, Jessica, we probably won't be on very long. I think probably maybe another 5 minutes or so. And then I'm going to go ahead and shut it down.
Yep, because there's a time limit that I get to be on here.
Yep. You said it right.
We don't want him getting too wild.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Wow.
Start
We have to
causing
watch
some drama and all that stuff.
These are pretty cool little Volkswagens I got, huh?
That is cool.
Says Galveston on the surfboard.
Very cool.
Then it comes that you
I was singing a song, but I was on mute. Sorry, Todd. I was singing, "You're so vain."
Hank Allen Cash asked, "What's an A&W?" A&W is like it's an old drive-in, like, or you can go eat in the restaurant.
And they give you glasses.
Really good root beer.
They give you frosted glasses and A&W cold root beer.
Oh my God, it's so good.
And root beer floats.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's mustache.
All right, mothers. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap it up here in a few. Sorry, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
You know what? I've got you on the list, and you will be contacted. If you want to come in, you
You're on
can
the
come
shit
in.
list now, buddy.
Yep. It ain't
Yeah.
the good list. It's the shit list.
The naughty list.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
all
go
just
that far.
depends if you want to click that link, Todd. You can come in.
You giving one to Nikki?
Sure. Nikki always gets one.
She calls
She's a VIP.
me. I'm actually extra special because she calls me. She sends me a special invite.
Yes, I do.
But sometimes she doesn't do that, and I have to ask for it.
Yeah, sometimes. Just kind of keeps you on your toes too.
Yeah. So even us VIPs are forgotten sometimes.
Sometimes.
Margo says, "Why is Santa always so jolly?
What?
Why is Santa always so jolly?"
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out when she comes on here and tells us.
I don't know. What are you doing today, Sally?
Listing.
I think I am not might. I think I am going to lay down and take a little 30-minute snooze.
Like he knows where all the naughty girls are at.
Woo! Because he knows where all the naughty girls are at.
Good
Makes
answer.
sense.
Good answer. All right, guys. I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.